crazy,
That's it.
man.
You in the NBA. Nobody say you ain't in the NBA.
Choke you out, Pat. Wildin', Pat.
Murder crazy, man.
Choke you out, Pat.
What I do want to say to Pat is, you know, I'm a fan and everything I said is legit.
Nah, we ain't fans, Pat. Choke you out like Spreewell. Wildin', Pat. You lucky, Pat. I'm over here trying to be holy, Pat. Choke you out, Pat. You wildin'.
Very interesting, though. Very interesting. I thought he was different. It's some things you just don't speak on when you're dealing with other real ones, like, you know. And I thought like he was one of the ones that like truly understand the grind, truly understand like making something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up paid in full. He was Rico. Rather go out like Rico than have my man Money Mitch run out. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you mean? What do you mean? Talking about you want to be Rico? You want to die in front of the priest? Is you crazy? Damn, deal with this, man.
Well, Pat Bev made a statement saying that, yeah, I was watching the movie. I mean, I thought Rico was some nigga. I'd rather be him than Mitch. And I'm like, I didn't want to be Rico. You know what happened when I played Rico? They shot me in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened when I played Rico.
Welcome to the new wave of sports media, right? We got Cam and Mase responding to Pat Bev. Of course, I don't believe that there's any issues between either, platform. Both platforms are actively growing. Both are actually almost close to hitting 100K in subs. So all of this is good for content and views, right? I want to speak more so just the current state of sports media moving forward, right? Look at what we're witnessing right now. You know, Cam and Mase, they've been creating some buzz with their platform these past couple months, and they're just new on the scene. Same thing with Pat Bev. You know, both fan base are getting exactly what they asked for, right? You get Mase and Cam being exactly, authentic to themselves. Of course, some will look at Mase and say, what are you talking about? You're going to choke who? I mean, come on, this is entertainment. At the end of the day, they're now starting to create, buzz around these takes, which now, makes you wonder, what does this say about sports media moving forward? Again, ESPN reported, all of these layoffs. You see Stephen A. Smith and others, shifting over into YouTube and just creating content, becoming more independent versus working for these big platforms and big entities. They're creating their own now, right? Just so they can directly tap into their audience. And now we're seeing hip hop and NBA, or those that are still active in those fields, creating their own platforms, right? And people are loving it. I love it. Like I said, this is just something that's just, you have to sit back and assess every, few years and just see how the space is going to pan out. A lot of people get caught up in the moment when it comes to gatekeeping and things of that nature. But listen, it's inevitable. Every few years, certain platforms come and others go. And right now, I'm looking at this new wave of sports media where I have to admit, I respect it. I love it. Again, with Cam and Mase, they'll have some profanity and things of that nature, but that's who they are. They still within hip hop. They're going to be real. They're not going to, just go corporate on them, but they're still a professional touch when it comes to the set, right? Pat Bev, on the other hand, him and Ron, they just having, conversation. Shop talk, if you will. But, at the end of the day, both fan bases are getting what they want. So, listen, what are your thoughts on this, new wave of sports media? Do you prefer seeing, Mase, Cam, and others like, Pat Bev and Draymond and JJ Redick? You know what I mean? All of these players, now creating their own platforms. What are your thoughts on this sports wave, right, of media, where now ESPN and others are just like, you know what? Even when it comes to Undisputed, look, Skip Bayless got his show, Shannon Sharp got his show. They own individual channels. Eventually people just gonna break ties from these big companies and do their own thing. It only makes sense, right? You tap in with your audience directly, and look at it. It's working. I'm starting to see a lot more people jump into the space of creating content, and it's working for all of us. So again, I'm just, giving my own assessment to what's happening right now. And just to see it come together, it's like, yo, y'all better get ready, man. Like I said, I don't even watch TV no more. I used to, but now with, the streaming apps and YouTube, I can't even tell you the last time I really watch cable television. Everything is either from the streaming app, from the PS5, or, YouTube. That's it. YouTube has become the new cable television. So moving forward, You know, like I said, I hope y'all is in tune with everything. Like I said, make sure to hit the link in the description if y'all want to, you know, subscribe to these channels. But that's all I got for y'all today. Let me know your thoughts and comments down in the section below. But that's all I got. My name is SenseiRip. Till next time, peace.